Hey, Jack, if you could travel anywhere in the world right now, where would you go?
Hi, Emily. That's a tough question. I think I'd go to Iceland. I've always wanted to see the northern lights and explore the glaciers. What about you?
Iceland sounds amazing. For me, it would have to be Japan. I'd love to visit during cherry blossom season and experience the mix of traditional and modern culture.
Japan is definitely on my bucket list too. Have you ever been on an adventure trip before?
Yes, I have. Last year, I went hiking in the Swiss Alps. The views were breathtaking, and it was such a rewarding experience. What about you?
That sounds incredible. I went on a safari in Kenya a couple of years ago. Seeing lions, elephants, and giraffes in the wild was unforgettable.
Wow, a safari. That must have been thrilling. Did you camp out in the savannah?
Yes, we stayed in a tented camp. At night, you could hear the sounds of animals in the distance. It was both exciting and a little scary.
I can imagine. I think adventure travel pushes us out of our comfort zones, don't you?
Absolutely. Speaking of adventure, have you ever tried something extreme, like skydiving or bungee jumping?
Not yet, but I'd love to try skydiving someday. The thought of jumping out of a plane is terrifying, but the views must be worth it. Have you done anything like that?
I went bungee jumping once in New Zealand. It was terrifying at first, but the adrenaline rush was incredible. I'd definitely do it again.
That sounds like so much fun. New Zealand is famous for adventure sports. What else did you do there?
I also tried whitewater rafting and went on a helicopter tour over some glaciers. It's such a beautiful country for outdoor activities.
Wow, that sounds amazing. I think travel is such a great way to learn about ourselves and other cultures.
I couldn't agree more. It's not just about visiting new places, it's about meeting people, trying new foods, and experiencing life in a different way.
Exactly. Speaking of food, what's the most unusual dish you've ever tried while traveling?
Hmm. I tried fried insects in Thailand. They were surprisingly crunchy and not as bad as I expected. What about you?
I tried escargot in France. Eating snails felt strange at first, but they tasted delicious with garlic butter.
Travel really does make us more adventurous, even with food. Do you prefer solo travel or traveling with friends?
I like both, but traveling with friends can be so much fun. Sharing the experiences and laughing over little mishaps is priceless. How about you?
I enjoy traveling with friends too, but I've also done some solo trips. It gives you a chance to reflect and really connect with the places you visit.
That's true. Do you have any tips for someone planning their first solo trip?
Definitely. Start with a destination that feels safe and easy to navigate. Research well, stay in hostels to meet other travelers, and always let someone know your plans. How about you? Any travel advice?
I'd say pack light and keep an open mind. Things don't always go as planned, but that's part of the adventure.
Great advice. So, where's your next adventure?
I'm planning a trip to South America. I want to explore Machu Picchu in Peru and see the Amazon rainforest. What about you?
That sounds incredible. My next trip might be to Australia. I'd love to dive at the Great Barrier Reef and visit Sydney.
Both sound amazing. Travel really is the best way to create unforgettable memories.